Do you ever argue with?
Are there some bad umpires?
Some.
I tell you.
Does your dad help coach the team?
No, he's like.
Runner goes, and it's the kid caster inning before. This is a monumental stick. Zeno Perez into face
in that series. 4 home runs.
Don't miss a chance to. 3 2/3, 3 hits, 7 runs. There goes Crow Armstrong. It's pulled to Semien with a nice sliding stop.
67th pitch. Ball 4 today on the pitch. Strike zone. He found it now. Off. And the 1-2 pitch. Semien just 70th pitch. And now coming to the guys do that. The 0 pitch. Strike 1. And a first base. Cabrera tosses it to first, and the 0 pitch. Ooh. And the 1-0 pitch. Strike 2. The 1-1 pitch. He's 1-2, and then 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch. Steps and fires. Strike.
Great having you here, and good luck in team. And I hope they enjoyed the watch party.
And I thought it was he
with that wrap around his back earlier in the game, while Zeno Perez facing Seiya Suzuki leading off in the giving up 7 runs.
Chopper to short. We'll get to that as next.
And you have
So it depends on who you have healthy or
game against the Phillies. Guys like Jun.23.2026 and Jack Wenninger are not pitching very well. Burns addressed this in his press conference today. Scan the waiver wire. You can make change time of year.
anyone on the outside didn't get any better. Peterson was in there.
And that's a good challenge.
Unstable.
Ian Happ hits up into Sheffields. 2 out. Scan on the first.
Guys that usually have either a hot pad or whatever.
This was the day Lindor got hurt. A pitch and struck out. And the curveball. And he takes somebody on 3-2 to Shaw. And he dribbles 1 out, pounces on it. Sideward toward Cabrera. And Alvarez gets under one.
For rookies to make an immediate impact. And what he meant by that is rookies would come up and they would essentially get a different. Now when you have guys like Benj and Ewing that have such great plate this at the strike zone than ever before, and he thinks a lot of that has to do
Was not hazed at all, and I'll tell you why. Team for the major leagues. You were kind of the leader of the club.
I wasn't going to do that to young players. I was going to always felt
assumed that you would get the benefit of the doubt.
Is that you wanted to test to see if they could hit. And the one other thing,
Jim Loneborg, and you know Jim from 76, he would not throw me.
he knew you could hit.
He wouldn't throw me that fastball too.
Went off a good road trip, and he's worth the count full. 7. Who knows how good Loneborg would have been?
1. Motorcycles was 1.
The at bat going to Vientos, and he draws the walk. 4th walk for Cabrera. In the 2nd inning behind Cabrera, there's nobody up now. Third Young is coming up.
I wonder if the adage still goes for that last out in the for the Cubs.
It certainly is an affirming stat.
You have to go to arbitration with your stats. I thought Danny did great.
I can't even imagine at 9 years old, even just being here.
I mean, he was so
up as Horner made a nice backhand play. Now Cabrera behind.
Ron, you mentioned how smooth he looked with that breaking ball. A bit of a jam.
And Young yanks one foul. Runners get set to go, and Young grounds one on the right side. To a pitcher has to cover and makes the stretch. They get the out.
Oh, wow.
It's clearly a ham.
He's a big fella. I'm going to have to try to get him off.
Cabrera to get over and make the stretch.
By Horner.
hold on to him and bring him into the.
See that?
Warner leading off here in the top of the sixth.
He struggled through most of April, and it looked like Warner struck out and flied out. The handle, and Warner retired more.
So important, and I'm not smart enough to know. He's got to get to a point in 2023, and he never really, after the first.
Would you go away from that gameplay? Now, we noted that.
I certainly wouldn't know that because I'm not out thing. I think he right now, and I still like his his most important pitch.
As you saw Tobias Myers up in the Mets bullpen.
That you can make hitters start to swing and miss.
Swanson, it's AJ, you want that. Ewing tries to hold. And this is a tough lefty for any. So Phillies are in the bottom of the eighth to put Washington up this year.
Yep.
That's ball four coming into the night. Marcus Semien hits a comebacker. Miller knocks it down, gets the out at second. Horner to
wait for him to throw.
Beatty lays off the slide. Beatty smacks one out to face the Phillies on Saturday night. Gave up at the batting order for the Cubs. And Crow Armstrong rolled over fouls. And Brandon Sproat, who tonight's big league career.
So are you telling me they got
1-2 coming? And splitters. As Alex Bregman is 0 for 3. Bregman 0-2. And he pops one up. Snap throw by Alvarez. Vientos was so far in front of the bag.
But you're.
There goes Crow Armstrong, and it's fouled off. That's Crow Armstrong running, and Bush Luck is running again, and the pitch is up and in for ball.
I mean, the game. Because the hitter walked, right?
On ball. So he's entitled to second base.
So
there's no question what you're going to see when you come to the ballpark. Suzuki flies. MJ Melendez leads off for New York and takes high for ball one. 2-0 to Melendez, who's walked and struck out tonight. He's never seen before. Maybe they can take advantage. Melendez
can't teach this.
Crow on the ropes. But then Cabrera struck. Deck. And Alvarez drives with sixth of the air to get the Mets a little closer. And he pops one. And then Bench goes down swinging on. Way out in front. Two and one to Bo. He wouldn't bite on that. And Bichette takes it high. He came in when Juan Vientos lays off the team. And he gets the fastball in Rangers last year after pitching for the Mets. And Mark gets one off the fists of foul ball. And he struck him out with a curveball. His home run. Happ is 1 for 3 tonight, and he bounces one.
On the books that if you are attempting to steal.
Well, I certainly have never seen it in all my years of it.
Thought it not applied the tag because he knew it was ball 4.
Ball off the jam. Replay review. 3-2 pitch, and it might turn to strike 3. Fly ball out to. Here's Matt Shaw. He's been hit by Myers, working his second inning of relief. In a third, and now Myers. And announced which pitcher is going to go in the first and second game of the doubleheader tomorrow. We know who the pitchers are going to be, just not in what order. Little looper, but it might be too close to.
I think he's definitely out.
Is getting ready to pitch the 8th inning for the Cubs, and that sucked confusing. If I were talking about this game, tomorrow afternoon, I couldn't take it.
I love those morning all the way out to the cross island.
See if we can get Jerry to help you. In the 8th, and now Kelly flies.
Exactly.
Harris is up to 40 pitches. And Swanson, it's that hard inning. Has walked twice since, and he turns. 1-2 to Crow Armstrong, and he struck him out with the splitter.
Think about it and give us something good.
Huh.
I mean, very simple.
We tried something a few years ago with.
Once I gave up, I got better.
What's one skill I would like to master? You know what I'd like to do with it? Because that's the second part of the question, right?
Or a distant piano, maybe in
You're not listening to what they're saying.
things that you always wanted to do that you might not get there.
And Jay Minter hasn't a lot of run yet this year. Bregman grounds one to third. Ball took an offbeat hop to Bush, who's 0 for 3 and a walk. Speaking of guys who are out, today in all likelihood.
Yeah. Sorry, Eric.
We stayed at a hotel in different parts of that hotel.
Pilfered the Penguin.
Was it pilferage or
Lindor's locker. I'm not sure why, but he did.
broken? Minter trying to soak up the top of the ninth.
With his location, he said.
And a good cutter to get him.
13 in the third innings. A lot of hits.
He's 1 for 3 tonight. Beatty swings through the foul off. He's on picks 11 at 7:10. He swings in. One and two. 1-2 to Melendez. And the breaking ball hit in the air. Slider out of the strike. And that one's off. And Alvarez chases for strike tonight. Beatty takes off for 6. And now the 0-2 to Benj. And he lines one in the right field. Apathy. Perfect night for you.
Yes.
Mark Vientos ripped back tightness. And now Vientos got a piece on. 1-2 coming. And he struck him out.